In a fairyland, there lived 7 incredibly beautiful fairies. They were not just friends, but were like sisters because of the immense love they had for each other. Every morning, they would go to the garden to play and have lots of fun. Seeing their love and bond, the Queen of Fairyland had swings. After playing, they would return home in the evening and work together harmoniously. The 7 of them had built a beautiful home to live in together. Their friendship was famous throughout the fairyland. One morning, after their usual stroll in the garden, they returned home and took a nap in the afternoon. When they woke up in the evening, they saw that one of their friends was suffering from a high fever. One of them went to call a healer. The healer explained that the only cure for the sick fairy was a magical flower that grew above the waterfall beside the mountain. He added, "You all know how high and dangerous that waterfall is." One fairy replied, "Yes, healer, we are well aware of the danger, but bringing that flower is essential to save our friend's life. That's why we will go together to get it, even if it means risking our lives." The next morning, they decided that one fairy would stay with the sick fairy while the rest would go to the waterfall to retrieve the flower. Upon reaching the waterfall, they began climbing upwards, but the height was beyond their flying strength. They hadn't climbed very far when they grew exhausted and came back down. One of the 5 fairies said, "Our sister's life is in danger today, so we must get that flower no matter what." Saying this, the 5 fairies joined hands and declared, "By combining our powers, we will become stronger and succeed in getting the flower." This time, they flew together using their combined magical strength, and finally reached the waterfall. From a distance, they spotted a white flower, and immediately knew that its essence would heal their sick friend. One fairy said, "You all wait near the waterfall. I'll go ahead and pluck the flower." She approached the flower and successfully plucked it. However, before she could return, the strong water currents and gusts of wind made her lose her balance. The white flower was still in her hand as she was swept away by the forceful waves. Seeing this, the other 4 fairies panicked and quickly flew to rescue her. They managed to pull her out of the rushing waters, but in the process, the fairy who had brought the white flower lost her ability to fly. Children, always remember that the sacrifices made to honor true friendships and relationships make them stronger and purer.